Hey guys, how's it going? And I want to give you a good tip in case any of you do play the piano or if you play the guitar and you have a slight problem with your hand or hands, if you have the same problem with both hands, which you probably do, and you can't reach it as far as you want to. Like if you're reaching around the guitar, you're kind of trying to cringe your hand just to reach several strings, and you're wondering, how do I, you know, lengthen out my hand so I can start reaching farther down the piano, uh, whatever instrument you play. And it's a very simple process. All you have to do is just play octaves. And what an octave is just playing eight notes, that are apart from going from C to another C. Because if you don't know the names of notes on piano, there's sets of black keys, like there's two black keys, space, three black keys, space, two black keys, and so on. It's the same pattern. And the one note that is to the left of the two black keys is named a C. Go up to the next C, that's an octave. So you're playing from one C to the next C. So it gives a nice tone. So why am I telling you about octaves? Well, octaves actually kind of stretch your hand. I mean, they stretch the bones in here, the bones in there, all around your palm. Your fingers are actually stretching while you're playing an octave. So what you can do is you can play imaginary octaves. Like you can play, just whatever. You could go different patterns. You can go C, 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 D, 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 C, 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 whatever. Just start playing octaves. You could just start going back and forth, which is a little, difficult to do on the piano, but you can just do it on a piece of table. Like if you're waiting in class, waiting for class to start, or if you're thinking, just start playing octaves back and forth, back and forth. You don't want to stretch too far because I have a limit of how far I can stretch, and if I reach that limit, then it starts to push my hand to its limit, and it starts to hurt, like right in the pinky, like right at the bottom of my pinky. It'll start to stretch pretty far, and it'll start to hurt quite a bit. So don't reach too far. You don't have to reach that far. Just reach to the point where you start to feel it start to stretch. Like when you're doing a basic arm stretch, just feel it. Just go as far as it, you can feel it pulling in your elbow. That's all you have to do, is just start playing imaginary octaves, which I don't know what this is doing. Thank you. Just start playing imaginary octaves, and later you'll notice that your hand is actually starting to become, able to reach wider. Like I can now reach from C to a D, from C to a D, without having to go C, then leaning over to a D, which is what some people have to do. But if you do this every day, just start stretching. You don't have to do it for very long, just for like 5 or 10 minutes at a time, and then rest for a little bit. Just keep doing that, and you'll keep stretching your hand, and you will start reaching farther. So that's a good tip I wanted to give out, because I didn't learn it from anyone. No one taught it. I looked through my book, my piano book. It didn't say anything about that. I didn't say anything about stretching our hands before, actually starting to advance in the higher grade levels. But, just keep playing imaginary octaves, or, if you have smaller hands, don't imagine playing octaves just to reach as far as you can. Don't reach too far, because you'll start to build, strains in your hand, and you don't want to do that, because your hands will start to get tired and they'll start to hurt. So just be careful. You know your limits. I'm pretty sure we all do. And just keep doing that, and you will soon either be able to play an octave or, whatever.